What's up, beautiful people? Today we're going to be talking new makeup releases. So what does that mean? Basically, we're going to be talking smack or good things about the new makeup releases that are coming out. I'm going to be saying whether I'm going to purchase them or we're going to just move right along, baby, on to the next one. So definitely give me a like and give me a comment down below if you do like this video, and I will definitely make more for you guys. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling up some random images that I'm going to throw up right here in this corner of a bunch of new makeup releases that we have coming out now or in the very near future. And should you get it for holiday, should you get it for somebody that you love as a present, I'll give you my opinion. Again, all this is my opinion. You might agree, you might not, so let's just jump right into it. So first things first, I am going to be getting all my stuff from Trendmood. If you don't follow Trendmood, and you love makeup, I don't know what you're doing, because Trendmood basically shows you all the new releases like immediately, just like that. Just follow her on Instagram. I'll drop the handle right down here and you will be up to date on everything new. Trust me, like I don't even know how she does it, but it's a really awesome page. So first things first one I am gonna pull up. You guys like my phone case? Silly room, real quick. So first one I'm gonna pull up is actually, it has just released not too long ago, and it is the new Huda Beauty, I believe it's called the Naughty palette. So I will say, first impressions from looking at this, I was a little bit underwhelmed. I was like, really? More neutrals? Really? Really? I mean, don't get me wrong. Huda, I love her eyeshadows. I think it's the Rose Gold palette, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. I love it so much. It's amazing. But the one thing I will say is I feel like her palettes are just like super overpriced. I don't like paying more than 50 bucks for an eyeshadow palette. I mean, call me crazy, but even that is a lot. You know, that's like it's a monthly bill. But it just kind of seems like each one is going up and up. So now looking at the Naughty palette, it looks pretty cool, like the different formulations. And then, you know, we got that slippery color, which has all those bubbles, kind of looks like it got an STD. Everyone's kind of going crazy over that color. I appreciate the fact that I feel like she came out with a lot of like new shades. I'm sorry, not new shades, like new kind of like formulations, looking colors. But I mean, the swatches, it kind of looks like your very basic warm tone nudes, which is beautiful, don't get me wrong. But I mean, if you already have other eyeshadow palettes, like it kind of looks similar to her nude palette or like the little nude palettes. It kind of looks very similar to that. So I think if you do already have those, you probably don't need it. For me personally, how much is this palette? $67. You see, that's really expensive. Like with tax and everything, you're paying over 70 bucks. Is it really worth it? I think I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale because I still want Mercury Retrograde. I know I'm a little behind, but I can't pay this much on eyeshadow. I have so many. You saw my declutter video. So this one is actually going to be a pass for me. When it goes on sale in the future, I probably will pick it up just because I know I'm gonna like the formulations. I mean, slippery, I don't know. You guys let me know about that one. That one's looking real interesting. I know a lot of people are like triggered who don't like bumps and stuff like that. So yeah, this one's gonna be a pass for me at the moment. So next one we have coming up is Nabla Cosmetics, and it is, I guess, like the holiday collection for them. I've never tried Nabla, but watching so many YouTube videos, I really want to try them because I don't know, everyone's just raving about these like dang eyeshadow palettes, that they're so good. I mean, doesn't that happen to you guys, that you watch some YouTube videos and immediately after you're just like, I think I'm gonna buy this. I think I'm going to. So this is basically, oh, actually no, this is the Trendmood and Nabla Cosmetics box, holiday box. And you basically get an eyeshadow palette, you get some brushes. I think it is a mascara. Yep, it's a mascara, and you get a brush set for $44. I mean, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. All those products for $44, that's pretty good. I'm gonna definitely, I might purchase that one might be a purchase, just because like I'm dying to try out Nabla Cosmetics. So if I can get it, because I mean anything with Trend Mood sells out just like immediately. Like you got to be there on the dot, which is kind of crazy. I mean, you have to fight to get this online makeup now. Like you got to be there on 2 different computers just trying to get your place in line, and you got to stay there, okay? You got to make it an event out of it. But this actually looks really cool, and like I said, for $44, so each thing is kind of like around $10. Like the eyeshadow palette's probably $10, the glitter palette. So honestly, I think that's a good deal. And if you are, you know, wanting to either get this as a present or a present to yourself, I mean, you gotta treat yourself, right? I think this would be actually a good one. So again, I haven't tried their eyeshadow palette. So this one, if I can get it, I think I'm gonna get it. It's $44, calling my name. So now we got some Revlon that I'm seeing on the Trend Mood site, and these are a bunch of like 4-pan like eyeshadow thingamabobs. I mean, what happened to Revlon? I know back in the day, like Revlon was so popular for like the Color Stay foundation. Everybody was loving Revlon. Remember like the lip butters that I had a million of in my declutter video? Everyone was going crazy over Revlon back in the day, but I feel like now and these last couple of years, it's kind of just like nobody talks about Revlon. But I don't think it's like, you know, people not promoting it. I just think like, I don't know, they're just not really coming out with anything exciting. Like I'm looking at these palettes and I feel like very like meh. Like it just doesn't do anything for me. Like they look like almost all the same shades, except there's like a pop of green, a pop of like pink, and you know. So these are called the Prismatic palettes. This one's gonna be a hard pass for me. I just don't, it just does absolutely nothing for me. I mean, the way that they presented it at the store looks pretty, but that's about it. Like the model's pretty, the color purple is nice, but other than that, I'm gonna just like, I don't really like it. And if you guys hear anything, that's actually my cat eating some food, so just ignore that. Just ignore that. Whenever I film, suddenly like noises wanna just happen. So yeah, Revlon, I'm sorry, but you know, that's gonna be, it's not gonna happen for me. The next one I am actually really excited for. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape, but a creamy concealer, which is actually really exciting. So I have the regular Tarte Shape Tape, and I do wear it from time to time, but man, that is very dry. If you have like wrinkles under your eyes or you're a little bit more dry, you're gonna be looking like 10 years over your age if you just put that on without like a lot of eye cream and being very sparingly with it and doing it with a wet beauty blender. If not, it can look very dry and very overly done. I see why so many people love it because it is really good coverage just for a little bit, but it's just kind of like it's a bit cakey and a bit dry. So that's why for me it's not like my #1, but I think, you know, so many people love it. But I think this is actually really cool, and this actually makes me really excited. So it's basically hydrating, crease proof, supposed to last 12 hours without settling to fine lines. That's not true. I mean, it could be, but like, don't you love how every makeup company wants to say, oh, it won't settle into your fine lines, you're gonna look amazing, you're gonna look perfect. I mean, let's be real, honey. It's always gonna settle into fine lines, but how much is it gonna settle? That's gonna be the product that you like or that you hate. And honestly, I hate when brands kind of do this because it just gives like the consumer unrealistic, you know, views on makeup. They think that makeup literally is like doing like, some people, not everybody. I mean, I've worked in the beauty stores, I've worked for Sephora, and some people really believe that makeup will just like do plastic surgery on you. Like you just won't see the wrinkles, you won't see the flaws, like, but that's not real. It's not real. Some products are gonna do it more, some products are gonna do it less, and the products that do it less, those are gonna be the ones that you are gonna be like holding on to for dear life. But you know, whatever. Anyways, I do actually think this is really cool. I am gonna try it out. This one I definitely will purchase. So I don't know how much it is gonna be by itself, but it's gonna be available in a set with mascara, a blending sponge for $37.50. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it'll work. Maybe it'll be my new holy grail concealer. Maybe, maybe not, but I'm excited to try for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna be going on to Morphe and Nikita Dragon. I mean, first impressions looking at this, like, it looks pretty cool. The one color with the tiger stripes on it, I mean, it looks aesthetically pleasing. Like, it looks pretty cool, but I don't know if when like you swatch it, it's just gonna become like a mush of colors. I mean, let's look at the swatches here. I mean, it's probably just gonna be color. It's one of those things that as soon as you touch, it's just gonna like rub together and it's gonna go away. But I mean, packaging wise and everything, like, it looks very cool. It looks really nice. But I mean, you know, for me, I just don't really like Morphe that much. They just don't really, I don't know, it's just a brand that I feel like, obviously it's been like kind of problematic, but besides being problematic, because you can still have good products and be problematic, their products don't like wow me. I haven't had a product that just like blew like my socks off and I'm like, oh my god, like I am Morphe like forever. No, I haven't really been like that. Even the Jaclyn Hill palette, it was pretty nice. I think that's probably like their nicest palette. I mean, then again, I haven't tried like the super new stuff. I'm still like whatever about it. I feel like there's better stuff on the market. There just is, to me personally. But yeah, so the palette is 30 bucks, which is actually a really good price. I love the packaging, like how it says Nikita on the cover. I think it's actually really beautiful, but you know, I'm just gonna pass. Like, I'll swatch it. Well, I can't swatch in store now. I don't know, I'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna see some videos on it and, you know, maybe it'll change my mind, but as of right now, I'm just, every Morphe release, I'm like, I don't know. I tried it. They're whatever to me. Nah, I don't know. So that one we're gonna just move on by. So now we got some Natasha Denona. I know this one is already available. This is the Trio Chrome eyeshadow palette. Okay, Natasha Denona, one of those brands that I always look at, I would always swatch in store that I want, but you know, I can just never, you know, bite the bullet and just spend the money for the product. But this one actually looks pretty cool. The fact that there's like trio chrome colors and colors that, you know, reflect a whole bunch of different ones. And I mean, the full hand swatches look pretty darn cool. But again, you know, how much is this? Let's first look that up and then I'll let you know. So this is $129. Like, does eyeshadow really need to be that expensive? I mean, I get it. You have like a name brand, it's supposed to be very luxe, but it's, you know, it's 15 colors for $129, and I'm pretty sure I can get another eyeshadow for, you know, kind of cheaper. This one, if it goes on sale, I'll pick it up, like for sure. And I know right now Sephora has the VIB sale, but that still doesn't make it cheap enough for me. I need like a sale. Like when it is in the sale section of Sephora and then there's another sale that I can add on top of it, that's when, you know, I'll probably, you know, want to get it. Because it kind of like, it has those trichrome colors, but the rest of the colors are kind of like neutral. It's colors I can get in other stuff, and if I'm gonna pay over $100, you know, I want that eyeshadow palette to just blow me out of the water and be something so unique that I'm just like a fiend for it. But this one, like, she comes out with beautiful releases. If I had the money, I would definitely like spend it. Like the Love palette that came out around Valentine's Day, I still want that. That was like, that's more my vibe. That looks so beautiful. I will get it one day. But as of right now, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm sorry, but if only I had the money, I wouldn't pass on it. So, next things next. Next we got Patrick Ta with the Major Glow Face Gloss. She gives me life. I mean, these names are adorable. I just love how everything's like she. It's limited edition. It's a gel that glides on the cheekbones. It's $38. Patrick Ta, I haven't tried anything from the brand. I've swatched it like a million times. I really do want to get the blushes and some of the highlighters and all that stuff. But as for this product, I don't know, those products that are like kind of like a gel, I just never really care to invest the money to want to try it. I'm sure it's beautiful. It probably is beautiful because I have seen a lot from his brand, and I love how it looks, and I love the aesthetics of the brand. Everything's like rose gold and very, you know, chic. I love that, and it makes me want to try it. But for $40, again, it's just like, am I really gonna use it? Is it gonna break up my foundation? I don't know, these like jelly kind of highlighters, I'm always very iffy. So that's kind of why I don't really spend a lot of money if I am gonna purchase one, because what if I don't like it? I mean, yeah, I can return it, but I don't really like returning products. I rather just, you know, make my purchase. If I absolutely have to, I will return it, but I don't know, I just don't like being that person to return stuff, especially to like beauty stores. You know, I just don't really like doing that. So this one I am gonna pass, but I really do want to get more into this brand, and I probably will buy stuff from this brand very, very soon. But this one particular product, I'm gonna pass. God, guys, I feel like I'm passing on everything. Is it just because of the fact that like I have so much makeup? Probably. I think at this day and age, the beauty industry is so oversaturated that we have almost everything that for us to really buy it, we kind of just need to be like kind of wowed or really into that particular thing that the brand is selling. So that's just kind of the truth. Now I'm looking at the Wet n Wild Starlux collection. I mean, immediately the packaging is absolutely adorable. I love everything with moons and stars. I mean, obviously, like I love Sailor Moon. I love everything like astrological and all that. Like that whole like marketing, it gets me. Like it speaks to me. It really does. I mean, I'm a Pisces, so maybe that's why. I don't know. It all looks really pretty. The actual product itself, I probably only really want one of the palettes that I'm kind of seeing, and I probably want to try like the highlighters. So this, I will probably definitely purchase something from it, just because that like neutral palette with like the rose gold glitter. I mean, I don't know, if you give me a rose gold shimmer, like I'm just on it. I don't know why, I just love that freaking color as a shimmer, and I have to have it in a million formulations. So if you're selling that color, I probably will buy it, especially at a really cheap price. So this one I'll definitely purchase something from. That's the thing about the drugstore. You can purchase new stuff and it doesn't like hurt you so much, and you can justify it. So that's kind of, that's where I'm at in my life right now. We just need the sale rack for me. So that one I am gonna purchase. I know, shocking, I'm not gonna pass. Then we got the P. Louise Canceled collection. So I'm gonna give them kudos for the whole idea, like, cause you know, right now on YouTube and in general in 2020, everybody's getting canceled. I mean, if you do one slip up, like you're screwed, at least for a little while, until you know, you get people to forgive you. Things are becoming very, I feel like with social media, you know, you're not in front of a person, so people are a lot more brave to say whatever they want to say, and the more of a following you got, the more negativity you will get, but that just comes with it. You got to have a thick skin, baby, or you know, don't be on social media. But you know, I think it's kind of cool, it's kind of relevant. I mean, I'm not gonna say like I love it. I think it's just kind of cool and interesting, but I will say, you know, the actual palette itself, for me, it's kind of pretty boring. It's just a whole bunch of neutrals. So I think without the fact that it's like a canceled collection, I don't really think like it would be that much of interest to people. I haven't tried their formulation, so that's the only reason I'm saying this. If their formulation is really good, then this is probably really good. But for me to like sell a neutral palette, to me, it needs to be maybe something like the Tarte Beauty palette, where you're giving me new textures and just like an intense formulation and pigment. Because if it's not that, I'm just really not gonna get it, because I have so many neutrals and I'm more impressed by like colors, formulations, new formulations, things like that is what's gonna get me to invest the money. So the palette, let's see, I'm not really seeing a price on it. And when does this come out? November 9th. So I think it's already online if you guys do want to get it. But this one, it's gonna be a pass. It's gonna be a pass. Sorry. Now we got to a little bit of a cheaper brand. So we got BH Cosmetics, and this is gonna be their holiday collection. They have a naughty palette, which is 30 colors, and gonna be $29. And then they have a nice palette, which is $16. color's gonna be $12. I mean, really good prices. Honestly, I love BH Cosmetics. These palettes aren't like screaming to me amazing, but they do look really pretty, and I just love their formulation, so I probably will get this. I still want the ice cream palette, so maybe I might get that first, but if they do have a sale for Cyber Monday, which obviously they always do, I might just pick these up just because, like, honestly, the formulation of these eyeshadow palettes have always like wowed me. I mean, they've definitely gotten better throughout the years, because before, like, some of their palettes just didn't really do anything for me, but around the time they came out with like that festival palette, I became hooked to them, and their eyeshadow palettes are really good. And it's not just like that generic, like, I forgot the name of the, what is it called, private labeling or something like that, label something. It's not like that generic packaging that all cheaper brands have and formulation that, like, oh, you know, like, it's good, but it's not that great. I don't know. Their formulation is really good, and the price is always right. So that one, I think I'm gonna pick up when they do have a sale, because, I mean, come on. Getting it for cheaper, and you know, it's just great. So now we're going on to Makeup Revolution, and Makeup Revolution is having a collaboration with Disney princesses, which is always so cute. And is it me, but I feel like every brand is kind of having a collaboration with Disney princess, which I love. I love Disney princess, so I'm all for that. It's really like super cute. I think honestly the packaging is very cute. I love it. I think that the palettes, they look like little books, and I think they are super adorable. I mean, the only thing that's gonna keep me, it's just that, like, Makeup Revolution, I haven't really been hooked to them yet. Like, I haven't got that palette that I'm like, oh my god, I love this. I've just more like swatched their stuff. So this one, you know, this one I'm gonna say it's maybe a pass, maybe a purchase. Just cause, you know, if I see it at the store and I swatch and I really like it, I might just pick up one, just cause I feel like the packaging is so cute. I love Disney. I love Disney princesses. It's adorable. So it's a maybe. This one's gonna be a maybe, but you know, it's kind of just like when so many brands do so many collaborations with like a certain type of thing, it almost loses a little bit of its specialness. Like when I remember ColourPop first came out with Disney Princess, was it them or another brand? I don't really remember, but it was just really special, and now it's getting a little bit like, okay, another Disney Princess one, okay. Like, you know, it doesn't have that same specialness, but it is still really cute. Okay, and then now we got the Kylie collection. So we have the Leopard collection. I believe this has already come out. I've seen some people do videos on it. The packaging, like, sells me. The packaging is so freaking cute. I mean, I love Leopard. I love cheetah print. I love all of that. It is super adorable. But, you know, this one, it's just kind of like neutral packaging again. And I have so much makeup, but it does look really cute. Like some of her collections that come out, I'm not interested at all. This one I'm kind of interested in. So maybe if there is a sale or something like that, I might pick it up. I think the packaging is more selling me, but the product does look actually really pretty inside. And some of her stuff, I mean, I know a lot of people like talk a lot of smack about her, but some of her products are actually good. They really are. I mean, are they overpriced? Yeah, probably, but it's not like that crazy, and she does have sales every now and then. So, you know, this one I might purchase when a sale happens, which I know we're coming on Black Friday, we're coming on Cyber Monday. So this one actually, it might be a purchase for me. So the very last product that we're gonna talk about is this is the Milk Cosmetics, and this is the Beetlejuice collection. And honestly, the pictures for this collection look so cool. If you love Halloween, if you love Beetlejuice, if you love Tim Burton, this is gonna speak to that, you know, that little gothic girl or boy in your heart. Like, this is gonna speak to you. And I think it looks really badass. But I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna pick something up just because of how cool it looks. Like, and I love purple, so the purple palette with the green actually looks really cool. I think that would be the one that I honestly would pick up. But man, honestly, Melt, I gotta say, when they come out with like a new product or something like that, like their promotional pictures are so good. Whoever does that, it's just so good. I remember when both of the palettes that had like skulls on it came out, it's just so cool. I mean, granted, Sometimes when I swatch their palettes in store, I'm a little bit iffy about the formula. So this one I would like to kind of see in store first. I know I kind of can't swatch, but I would like to see it. But I think I might get that purple Beetlejuice palette because like it's Beetlejuice. Again, like, you know, when these brands first like, you know, collaborate with something that I think is really cool, like when ColourPop did Sailor Moon, I basically like died and was on every computer trying to get it. I think it makes it really, really special and you want to get it more. So this one, I think I'm gonna purchase this one. So yeah, guys, those are all my purchases and passes for the makeup releases at the moment. What did you think? Did you like this type of video? Definitely let me know down below if you would like for me to do another one. I really had fun talking about all these products. I know it was a little bit more of a pass than a purchase, but hey, it is what it is. So I thank you so much for being here, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye, guys.